Welcome to Changdeokgung Palace, a UNESCO World Heritage Site from the Joseon dynasty. This is where kings and their ministers discuss state affairs to effectively reign over the people, and where the royal family resided. Changdeokgung Palace is located in Seoul, so you can easily find it by subway. It's a 5 minutes on foot from exit 3 of Anguk Station Line 3, and 10 minutes from exit 6 of Jongno-samga Station Line 1, 3, and 5. Changdeokgung Palace was built in 1405 by King Taejong, the third ruler of Joseon. All palaces in Seoul were burned down during the Japanese invasion in 1592, and Changdeokgung Palace became the first palace to be rebuilt in 1610. Since then, it became the primary palace for about 270 years, where 30 kings including the last monarch dealt with state affairs. The buildings and pavilions of Changdeokgung, located at the foot of a mountain, were positioned more naturally, following the contours of the land. This created a more relaxed atmosphere while maintaining the dignity of a royal palace. Let's start looking around Changdeokgung Palace. First, we have to buy the ticket to enter Changdeokgung Palace. It's 3,000 won, but free for those under 25 years old. After you buy the ticket, you will see the Donhwamun first. It's the main gate of Changdeokgung Palace. During royal ceremonies, the king would pass through Donhwamun while his attendants used Gumhomun to the west. This bridge is Gumcheonggu, and it was built over the beautiful and silky stream. It is known as the oldest stone bridge remaining in Seoul. The left entrance is Injeongmun. It's the entrance to Injeongjeon area, which is the throne hall of Changdeokgung Palace. Major state affairs, including the coronation of a new king and reception of foreign envoys, took place here. The floor of the hall was originally covered with blocks of baked clay, but today it is covered with wood. Along with the lighting, curtains, and glass windows, the floor was modified to a Western style. This is Sonjeongjeon, where the king handled routine state affairs with high-ranking officials. In light of the topography, it was built to the east of the throne hall. And this is the only existing palace building with a blue tiled roof. This is Hyejeongdang, the king's bedchamber that became his workplace. Sonjeongjeon was not large enough for conducting routine state affairs, so Hyejeongdang came to serve as his workplace. The interior is outfitted with Western features such as wooden floor, carpet, and glass window. This is Daejeon, where the last cabinet meeting of the dynasty was held to deliberate over Japanese annexation of Joseon. The last kings and queens' bedchambers are still remaining. We've looked around the representative buildings in Changdeokgung. Next part is Secret Garden of Changdeokgung. And you have to buy the ticket, and it's 5,000 won. With palace architectures, the secret garden was also created in Changdeokgung. Behind the building's area, the beautiful pavilions and ponds are still existing in it. It is adapted to the topography and contains small hills and natural forests. The natural setting was accentuated by keeping artificial landscape to the minimum. The secret garden was used for various purposes. It served as a place for composing poetry, or a setting for contemplation. And the royal family enjoyed fishing and boating on the pond. This is Boyongji, the rectangular pond, and the building above is Juhamlu, used for study and retreat. This area is in the heart of the secret garden. This is Eryonji and Euduhap, scenery that reminds us of the wise and benevolent king. King Sukjong, the 19th king of the Joseon dynasty, named the pond Eryon, and he said, "I love the lotus because it blooms with such clean and beautiful flowers, however dirty the water may be, symbolizing the virtue of a true gentleman." This is Changdeokgung area. Originally, there were 5 small rectangular ponds, but during the Japanese occupation, 3 of them were transformed into one, and the other 2 ponds were also put together. Then one pond called Jondokji was made. This is Ongyucheon area, the last place of secret garden. Sometimes the king and his officials set afloat their wine cups in the water while they wrote poetry. The King Injo, the 16th king of the Joseon, carved a poem on this rock. And among the 5 pavilions around this rock, this draws attention because it is the only thatched-roofed pavilion found in the palace today. We all finished looking around it. Changdeokgung Palace is regarded as a masterpiece of Korean palace architecture where the buildings are in perfect harmony with the natural setting. The festival will be held here from May 28th, so I really recommend you guys to go and enjoy here. Thanks for watching. Bye!